food choices and their life and their health.
Well, it's easier to be a victim. It really
Yeah,
is. We're taught to be victims. You're a victim of your genes. You're a victim of your parents, your economic situation, and whatever. We're taught to be victims in the society, and the more that you stick around and you be a victim, it's easier to blame it. You're a victim.
Yeah.
You don't have to take responsibility, and that's where it ultimately comes down to. It's a behavior issue. Everything that you do, especially preventable diseases, has everything to do with your behavior and nothing to do with your consumption. It has to do with the choice that you decided to make.
Yeah, and I don't think people even necessarily realize that. They're just like, they say people, this is what they give me to eat, this is what my parents give me to eat. They're not willing to step up and just be like, no, I don't want to eat that, even if that's what you're giving me in the house. Like, Mom, can you please buy me vegetables instead of, like, Yodels and Hot Pockets and Pop-Tarts for breakfast. It's just, or that's what there's in the school cafeteria, so that's what I need to eat. It just, there's no responsibility.
Yeah, well, it's like blubber at the Arc Buffet. Unless you build, it's the only thing available. So unless you build a lifestyle and a plan for yourself, and you work over a period of time of implementing that plan, not trying to crash course it. Because you try to crash course that plan, you're going to revert. I mean, it's about, you know, where do I buy the things I need? How do I get them? How do I prepare meals for myself on the go from A to B, so I don't have to eat McDonald's, or I don't have to, you know, make a food decision that I don't want to make.
Yeah.
And it's about building a new habit. It's really, it's a behavior.
And it's harder, but it's definitely like, I think you have to also make that decision of like, is it worth it? Like for some people, they're just like, it's not worth it for them to be healthy because it's just not convenient. But like, when it really comes down to it, it needs to be, again, your decision. Like, how do I want to, like, create my life? How do I want to create my well-being? And if you make decisions either way, you're the one deciding.
What also starts, like, you can feel healthy, and you're a molecular degeneration, and you don't know it. And for me personally, it's like when I was going through the film, I started learning more and more about the body. I mean, the biology and medicine and chemistry and all these things. And as I started learning more and more, I was just so astounded about like how it all comes together. You know, it goes right back down to decisions. It comes down to what do you want.
Yeah.